this video, I built a successful landscaping business only to sell it and move to a new town with a brand new business. However, this time, things are a bit different. I have to make $1 million, and I only have a year to do it. Will I make $1 million or will I go broke? Stay tuned to find out. And if you guys enjoy videos like this and you want to see more, be sure to subscribe, and dropping a like helps too. Anyway, let's go make some money. Well, boys, it's another day, another dollar back out here on the landscaping business. We got $205,000, and I may have just spent half of it. Now, a property a few days ago came up for auction. I've been bidding on it, and I finally won it at $100,000 exactly, which is, you know, a lot of money, but I think it's going to be worth it. At any rate, that puts us at $105,000, which is not terrible. We can work with that. We still got some debt paid off, and of course, at the end of this year, our goal is to make $1 million. Now, we're still about, well, not including the debt, $900,000 away from that. But this new property that I have just purchased might help us out with that quite a bit. So the property was originally abandoned. It was put up for auction by the city. I managed to scoop it up. It is in town where our car wash used to be, kind of near that, not too far away from there. And it has some stuff on it. I was not able to see everything in the pictures, and I've driven by it a couple times here, but haven't really taken too close of a look at it. Anyways, it is now mine, so we're gonna run down there, check it out, and I'm thinking some of the equipment we have could be put to use in cleaning this whole old property up, because it's full of a lot of junk. All right, I think it's right up here to the right of us. This is it. So it's a pretty decent chunk of property. $100,000 is a bit much, but here's the thing. With where it is in town, property around here goes for a lot of money. And there is a lot of junk here, like a lot. These gates still open up? Oh yeah, we're good. Man, this old fence, this is all gonna have to come out. This is all junk. Now, before we explore the property, let me give a little idea to my plans here. So our property goes a good bit past this fence and a good bit back, not too much, but just enough. Anyway, here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna clear out the entirety of this property, get all the junk out of here, remove a bunch of trees, develop this land into about 3 separate lots. Now, after all that, I'd like to take each one of those lots and build a house on each one of them and a backyard. And then I'm hoping, if I have enough money to finish all that, we should be making a couple $100,000 from each one of those lots. And that will put us, with any luck, over $1 million. But that's, of course, not guaranteed. And, well, I only have $100,000 at the moment. So there's no way in heck I'm going to be able to build 3 separate lots with that type of money. So we're going to have to make some more. And I'm thinking the way we're going to recoup some of that cost is, well, getting rid of a lot of this junk. And there's a lot here, but I better move my truck out of the way here. It's kind of blocking the road. I don't even know if I can get through this gate. This gate looks pretty dang small. I take a few turns here. Oh, don't want to smack the truck. Got it. There we go. Okay, so there's a lot of just scrap wood, a lot of just useless crap. Looks like an old RV. Not sure the whole story on this property. All I know it was like abandoned, and the city pretty much took it over from there, and they haven't done anything with it, so they just put it up for auction. But yeah, it looks like just a lot of junk here. There is a couple pieces of equipment. Looks like an old quad bike of sorts. I'm not really sure what this thing is. Looks like some home built type deal. Not really sure about that. John Deere garden tractor. This is actually useful to us. It's a 445 John Deere garden tractor. Looks like I think it's a diesel. Got some pallet forks on the back, a bucket. It's been sitting for a while, you can definitely tell that. 2nd gen Dodge. This is cool. It's rusted to crap though. Oh man, we got trees growing all in here and everything. Yeah, this 2nd gen looks a little worse for wear. But I seen in the corner there, is that an old, I want to say Fiat? Is that a Fiat dozer? Not sure if I'm saying that right. Yeah, it is. Son of a gun. This thing actually looks in decent condition. Got a log trailer, quite a few logs here. Dang. Now there is one other little tidbit information I know about this whole property here is the guy used to sell firewood. So I'm guessing this is kind of part of his little business here. Looks like he's got some pallets. Anything in here? Oh, there's a whole skid steer in here. Is that a Massey Ferguson? It is. Huh. Well, that's pretty cool. It actually looks in really good condition. Like it was at least restored once. You can tell by the paint. Looks like a rattle can paint job, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Is there anything else I'm missing around here? No, I don't think so. But yeah, a few pieces of equipment. This is definitely stuff I can use or get rid of. I'm not too sure. I think the wood chipper we have is gonna come in great use for this. This looks like sand. There's a bunch of sand out here. I don't know. I probably try to sell this stuff. I know sand goes for quite a lot of money, especially since the lake isn't too far away from here. People are always trying to put in new beaches and stuff, and this could probably sell for a good amount of money. But yeah, there's just really a bunch of junk here. All of it's kind of all rusted out and not really worth saving, at least all the buildings and stuff. This RV's got to go. Everything's got to get cleaned up and torn out of here, including the fence. Yeah, a lot of it's got to go. But I think this property has a lot of potential. If not, we could even put maybe 4 lots in here. Can we squeeze 4 lots in here? Maybe if I extend it out just enough, I might be able to do that. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's an outhouse. Oh, I don't even want to go in there. No, I'm good. I'll pass on that. Okay, so there's a few things we can try to do here. That's for sure. Anyways, I think we're gonna run back to the shop real quick, grab some equipment so we can start cleaning this place out, because well, time is money here, and we ain't got all summer. It's also supposed to rain later today, so I want to see how much work I can get done before that. Okay, big project here. What to grab? I think I'm gonna call my buddy who's been running my dumpster business for the past little while. He's brought in a little bit of money, but it's all kind of went to him because he's been doing all the work. But I think I'm gonna give him a call, see if he can bring some of the dumpsters down to the site for us, and we can load up a lot of the junk, get that out of there. Did I buy a brush cutter? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. It's right here. Okay, I gotta move this whole setup out of the way because we're gonna need that brush cutter to clean up that property a little bit. I also think I'm gonna have to bring the whole wood chipper setup out there too, because there's a lot of trees that need gone. Okay, so I have managed to acquire all the necessary attachments we're gonna be needing for this job. Got skid steer all loaded up, ready to go. I got my wood chipper out of the shed. Is this gonna close for me? Hold on, let's see if I can get it. Oh, it doesn't want to go. Oh, there we go, got it. And then I think once we get a chance, we're gonna run back to the shop here. We'll grab the F450 and the wood chipper. We're gonna get some dumpsters brought out, and this should be pretty simple. I mean, that's what I always say, and then it turns out to not be, but we're gonna try our best to keep it decently simple. It's most likely not gonna go that way though. It never does. Well, it has taken a few hours here, but we have finally gotten all the equipment situated and pretty much ready to go. We got some dumpsters, wood chipper, skid steers, dump truck. We're set to go here. Now, I'm thinking one of the first things I want to do is try get this sand pile out of here. That way that can be gone and we can actually get back here and get into all this. And then I think we're going to try take care of a lot of the trees and some of the equipment, a lot of the junk. Just kind of get it all out of here. Now, it's going to take a few days for sure, but should be worth it. Okay, so we got one of the dumpsters moved over here. It'd probably be better to use the dump truck itself, but these dumpsters also can carry quite a bit, so shouldn't be too bad. I'm not sure how many loads this is gonna take. We have about, I don't know, 5 dumpsters on standby if we need, so we should be all right. But for now, my main goal is just getting as much of this sand out of here as we can. Should have brought the dang case skid steer over here. It would have been way faster, although this still works, I guess. Well, that's dumpster number 1, and we got about I wouldn't even say a quarter of the pile gone here, but yeah, it's gonna take a little bit. But over the next couple of days, we got all the sand cleared out, and eventually we got around to removing all the junk, which there was a lot more than I expected. But a few dumpster loads full of junk later, and we had finally gotten the property fairly clean. However, there was still a few things left. The remaining stacks of wood and metal, the equipment on the property, this big massive motorhome that I had yet to sell, and a few of the sheds. But with a lot of junk out of the way, we were finally able to get around to seeing if any of this stuff actually ran or was worth keeping. And sure enough, with the new battery and some work around the engine, the Cummins fired right up, along with the mini lawn tractor and this interesting little quad as well. And after selling the last of the junk that was left on the property, we had made an extra $15,000, which all things considered, I was gonna take that as a win. However, we still had one more problem: trees, and they were everywhere. But lucky enough for me, I had the right tool for the job. So we got to chipping up all the small brush and trees, which by the time we were finished, got the property looking a million times better. However, we still had a lot of the big logs, and I wasn't too sure what to do with those yet, so we left them for the time being. Well, it has been a crazy couple of days here, but the property has took a dramatic turn for the better here. We got all the junk out, a lot of the trees. There's still a few little things around here that I'd like to clean up, but a lot of what's just left is the sheds and the fence, which all of course has to go. There's still a few little trees we're gonna get rid of here eventually once we clean the fence out, but for now, they'll be fine. And it did almost fill up the truck. That's gonna have to be emptied too. But I am thinking we're gonna get the excavator and dump truck out here to take down these sheds. We should be able to get rid of most of it. Although this metal shed, I'm gonna try sell, see if we can get rid of it. But this rest of the stuff here, it's just all junk. Actually, with the excavator, it'll probably be easier to tear out this fence too. So I'm gonna try to do all that. But yeah, this shed here, this lean-to is completely rotted out. Same with this other one, it's just done. But there is this old little dozer here and the trailer and the little skid steer there. I want to try to get these running here real quick. All right, I've been messing around around with this for about the last hour. Wasn't getting fuel for some reason and found out it was a clogged line. So I got that changed. I got a new battery in it. We'll see if she fires up. There she goes. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, it's having trouble idling. It probably still needs some work, but we're gonna try and move it. Oh, this thing cruises. Look at this. We're moving. Oh, this thing is sweet. Oh, it's even got a PTO in the back. I didn't even realize that. Oh, man, this thing's cool. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this thing because I don't really have a use for it, but I mean, hey, fun to drive. I think you can get blades for these. A lot of people just use them as normal tractors, but a blade is an option. There's not a blade around here. I already checked. I wish there was. I think we're gonna try for this old skid steer. It's been in storage, so undercover, it should be a lot easier to start. Okay, there was no mouse nests in the air filter. Thank goodness. I got a booster pack on the battery. Let's see if she'll go. Oh, man. Come on. Yeah. All right. Old Massey Ferguson still got it. Look how in good condition this thing is. Of course, it's been repainted, but dang, this thing's ready to go. So yeah, I don't think this property was abandoned for too long. I mean, maybe a year tops, something like that. Maybe 2. I don't know. But this is all turning out pretty dang good. Better than I expected. All right. So it's the next day here. I got the excavator and dump truck all fueled up, ready to go. We're going to see if we can go tear down some sheds today. This should be a good time. We already got some dumpsters out there, so we're going to try get what we can into those, and then what's ever left, we're just gonna put it in the back of the dump truck and take it on to the dump there. Although this thing needs a wash, I might have to stop by the car wash I used to own. It should be big enough to get this in here. I was gonna wash it in my own shop because I got a pressure washer there, but this thing's pretty dang full of mud since the last job we did with it, so maybe we'll just take it to a car wash. That's a mess they can clean up. Well, I'm back at the property here, and small issue, very small, very tiny issue here. There is no way in heck I'm gonna be able to make it through this gate. That's why the fence is coming out. But for now, until I can air out the fence, which is going to be kind of a day job in itself, we're just going to try get the excavator in through there, and then eventually we'll detach the trailer and try get the dump truck through there, which we should be able to do. For now, my main objective is just to get these buildings tore down. And I think I got a guy coming for that metal building there. It kind of just all comes apart, so should be able to get rid of it pretty dang easily. Let's just see if we can squeeze on through here. Come on now. Yeah, we got it. We're good to go. Well, it's the next day here, and I just went and grabbed myself some breakfast, but would you look at the property now? Everything other than the fence is all gone. I can't believe how good it looks now. Well, there's still all the logs there, but we'll deal with that later. Anyways, I got rid of all this stuff yesterday. It went really well, actually. Got it all hauled away. All that's left is just this long grass to take care of. I'm actually not sure if we're gonna do this right today, because I'd like to get the logs out of here and the rest of the fence. Yeah, maybe we'll get the fence out of here because there's still a few more trees I want to clean out. I guess there's no sense mowing all this till it's all gone out of here. Now, I had a contractor stop by here the other day. I had to talk with my bank and all that because, well, I only got $120,000 right now, and I ain't gonna be able to afford to build 4 full like houses with backyards. So we're gonna have to take out a loan for that. And basically, with everything with the debt we have right now and the debt we're gonna incur from building these houses, it's gonna put our full debt at about $500,000. So we already have the loan set up. Everything's ready to go. So once we start building these houses, we'll officially be $500,000 in debt. $500,000 in debt. That's no small amount. But if we get everything done here in a timely fashion, we should be able to sell these houses for a lot of money. That's the hope anyway. But I've got someone coming in to survey the land for us real quick, tell us where we need to move land to, kind of flatten out what we need to flatten out or build up what we need to build up. And we should be able to go from there. And I think we're going to extend the property just a little bit because our property line goes a little bit back here, and any extra space we can have is awesome. That makes things a lot easier for us. At any rate here, we may keep this Cummins. Not too sure what we want to do with it yet. Let me know down in the comments whether we should or not. Not too sure about that. The rest of this, maybe other than the quad, kind of has to go. It's all way too small for us to use, and just really won't be of any use to us. So it's probably all going to go to rebuilding some of the cost on this property because it's not going to be cheap. But I hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe and goodbye.